Okay, first we're going to take a look at Airswitch here from the manufacturer Cortec. Now, when we take a look at these guys, I strongly suggest using the appropriate tools. Some plastic gloves and some tweezers to get them out of the core if you're not going to launch them. These guys can be really dangerous. I once lost a digit because of not paying attention to my Monsuno, and there we go, much better. And let's take a look at Airswitch here. He's in a blue diamond core, and he can be a little feisty. He's on the floor, he's on the floor. Here we go, it's okay, I got him. This guy is really ready to fight. As you can see, he's got spring mounted head here that's really oh, he is doing some flips on me. Looks like his tail needs to extend out and it's kind of stuck, so we're gonna help him out here a little bit and pop that out. But this guy is, you know, really a mighty monster for the Monsuno world. Has a little bit of wing pieces there, so you know he's got some spring in his wings, and he's, you know, really quite agile. You know, a little fight here, but you know, since he's blue, he's kind of more good. Now he's just kind of seated position. Just kind of checking out his area, trying to figure out what to do. So that is the mighty Airswitch. Let's get him back in his core. Kind of fold his flappy hand wings in there and tuck his outer wings around. Don't forget to pop that tail and get him back in his core. So that would be Airswitch. Here's a quick look at Airswitch's card and some of his abilities. Not a bad little Monsuno toy. Here is Skysite number 29 from the Storm manufacturer. Got the silver element core going. This guy is a nasty little beast. He's already given me a really bad case of ringworm, so be careful with this guy. I'm gonna get him out of his core again by tweezers. I don't like to launch them when they're not needed to, and he's already fighting me a lot. Looks like I might even have to launch him out of his core. Oh god. Okay, well there he is, and he is fighting me a little bit here, and you can see he's got four heads going, monstrous dragon-like heads, and I'm a little scared to oops, bang the light there with my tool. He's got these interesting, ouch, oop, almost bit me there. He's got these interesting petals on his flap wing things there. Interesting petals, very vibrant in color, and that, you know, when you run into one in the wild, you immediately know not to mess with him because of those markings. Don't touch him by his head, by the way. I just got a nasty little bite on my finger. So that is Skysite. He is really fighting me again. Back into his core as best as I can. Here, again, be very careful of those head pieces, and you're gonna flip those petals up like so, and you're gonna pop him back into the core. Maybe use my, get that in there. You might have trouble popping out of that core due to those four heads, but that is what Skysite is all about. He's got the special attack of cannon shock, so I wouldn't even know what to do if he pulled that on me. Here's his card. Kind of tells you what he's gonna do, but I'm telling you, be very careful of him. Now we are going to look at my favorite Monsuno monster power in your hand, Spikebat number 28 from the Eclipse organization. Spikebat is a beautiful red specimen that I just really adore. The trick is getting him out of there. There he is. Oh, very careful now. I'm going to carefully show you some of his things. He's got a really cool long tail, much for bat flight, and he's got some interesting, very long reaching wings for a Monsuno. Really nice specimen here is what I've got, and he's got some lower wingy ding dings, they like to call them, and some back stabilizer pylons. So isn't he just spectacular? He's trying to fight me here a little bit. He wants to fly. I'm telling him no fly right now. He's rotating wings for some cool flight. He is a really fun guy. Nice little bat specimen. Very neat, very colorful, as you can see here. Interesting markings on his back, and number 10 here in his little number under his head. But pretty neat little Monsuno toy. So let's get him back into his core before he really gets feisty. Flip them wings down, and a little bit of a rotation dealy on his. Make sure you get the wings in the right position, and those pylons on his back, get those down, and fold this guy here. Ooh, he can fight me again. And the core is over here now, and get him into the core. Oh. He's fighting me. He really doesn't want to go in there. And there we go. So that is Spikebat. He is quite the specimen, one of my favorites ever made. Kind of his card that's going to tell you some of his abilities. So if you find him in the store, I recommend. The last Monsuno we are going to take a look at is Storm Manufacturer number 30 Airchopper. He's a pretty cool Monsuno as well. A very intricate guy, to say the least. So let's try to get him out of here. Oh, here we go. Notice he's got some fantastic flippy wings, and that help enable him to fly. And he's also got these back lower wings, and they help stabilize him. Kind of looks like a mad penguin on speed here. Let's see if I can get his butt launcher core wing set down a little bit, and his lower penguin feet down. I like to call him a penguin, but you can kind of see the really intricate design going on inside him. Lots of pins and spring mechanisms going to get him. He's going to flap for us a little bit. Flap. And one of really nice looking bird here. And I'm trying to get him to stand for us. And kind of fold out them legs. And then kind of does that for us. Neat little head feather dress going up top. And, see there. And, it almost looks like the the bug that's been flying around my toilet for the last few days. But with that said, Airchopper is a really neat little guy, and if you can get a chance to get him as well, I'd go for it, because he's kind of fighting me, there we go, it's okay, back, okay. He is a very unique and complicated Monsuno. So let's finish him off and repackage him into his core, flip them legs up, and pop down that, and a little bit of a trick with these wings set here, trying to fold them into his body and get those big wings down. And he's definitely a challenge as well to get into his core. And he's got a really pretty core, by the way, you know, orange and yellow, and has some really good detail to it. So that is the mighty Airchopper. We left a little debris here, and here's his card to take a look at. So, Airchopper.